This is it for the championship of March. Abracadabra, thank you for the sub. Other races, other players spend weeks and months figuring out new builds, new timings, new challenges for Happy. And 12 hours, 24 hours later, he has solved these. That's how it usually goes. But is 24 hours in this case not enough? This is so far off the norm. Usually the new challenges are timings. Maybe a different hero opening, a different hero combo. But this is something I've never seen. Mass Kodos, Infi introduced it a year ago and failed. And Lin is going back to it. And in spectacular fashion, makes it work. Every Warcraft fan should watch this match. Reach out, use the Discords, use your socials, make people aware that the pinnacle of Warcraft 3 is happening right now. Pick and bans. Northern Isle gone for Lin. Interesting. Terraner stand for Happy is, I think, pretty normal. Amazonia neutral ground. Happy with CH, LR, and Tight Hunters. Echo, Turtle Rock, and Twisted for Lin. Yeah, make it big. Make it macro. That's Lin's game plan for Happy the other way around. But Northern Isles, there have been, as we have it confirmed, best of 7 everybody, Northern Isles, there have been a lot of series between these guys where Northern Isles was the decider. And Happy won that game due to shop control because he got the Invo Potion and Lin couldn't. So Lin banning Northern Isles is interesting. And Happy allowing, he has to allow Twisted and Turtle Rock. Without further ado, everybody, let's get ready to rumble. Buckle up. We got ourselves a grand final. War Chief vs Emperor round 2. Amazonia is the map. And what is... It is a ghoul build. As I feel like the spikes are getting more and more. Unfortunately. Sorry, it's a clean feed. I can't do anything against it. DK it is. And Blade Master it is. On AZ. Happy sticks with the ghouls. No immediate new counter. No liches. No fiends. Maybe it's just better execution then. Thank you, Praddick, for the sub. Yeah, a lot of people advocated Gargs because they can't be eaten by Kodos. There is bad riders against them. Lin, chill as a cucumber. Happy once again in the zone. From minute 1 on, lean forward. Happy is here. Trying to creep the lab. Peon disrupting this a little bit. But only for so much. Lin in cardigan mode. Can't prevent that. Claws of attack. Nice start. Blade Master, almost instant harass with Grunt and Blade. Don't get surrounded. Last hit! Secured with the coil because Happy knew this would be coming. Okay, Grunt can't get surrounded. He's going for blocks. Blade Master into Windwalk. There's 2 more of these. Grunt positioning is safe. You really wouldn't want to dive into this with the Farseer. Oh, what a save by Happy. There is a safe spot. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. There he gets it with the backstab. Okay, 1 ghoul down, Acolyte block, using every single unit he has to get rid of that Blade Master. Went through the entire mana pool. Shop isn't up yet, but that is due to a fast tech. Happy didn't tech at all because he was a little bit scared that his acolytes fall. Lin is half a tech ahead. On the cost of a mana investment on the Blade Master, on the cost of no immediate progress on the Blade Master. Oh, an acolyte fell as well. I think it was the scouting acolyte though. Blade Master in a little bit of trouble. And Happy knows, so there's free reign on the map for the undead right now. New run of Necromancy, creep up a storm, get the levels up, use the ghouls as long as they're useful. Tier 2 almost done. Happy creeps the entire middle, and then it might be a little problematic for Lin to level up second and third hero, especially a possible third hero. Lin is in, but he's hurt. Happy gets the kill and the item, which has been encircled. Ghoul gets surrounded as well. Blade Master has to get in, pop out. Mana management is good so far, but I'd give the edge so far to Happy, if not for the tech. Lin immediately tier 3. And Happy's not done yet. Stealing more experience. Gets the grunt surrounded again. Okay, maybe the answer to Lin's build is perfect execution. And what an execution this is. We're 5 minutes in. And the Emperor is comfortable. We saw Lin stretching his head just a little bit there. Can't believe it. An incredible game by Happy. He's stealing the lap. He's stealing the green. He took the orange in front of Lin's base. He's taking it all. Your base belonged to me. Shadowhunter heal wave first. Did the Shadowhunter drop out and he wanted to save the Blade Master with that heal wave, but the Shadowhunter wasn't there in time? Oh boy. Oh my god. Guys, this game. There's no TP. Wow! No 3-0 today, no! You don't beat Dimitri Kostin 4 times in a row! Nasty. Absolute dominance. Is that a smirk on his face? Just a tiny little bit. He put his head down, but I think for a split second, he knows how damn good this was. Amazonia, the neutral map, goes to the Emperor. Ooh, Lin. You got schooled there! But it's also not a good Blade Master map. Echo Isles, Twisted Meadows, Turtle Rock, maybe even Concealed. Happy didn't even need tier 2. All he needed was a DK and ghouls. That is a way to start a grand final. Happy is 4-0 on the final day of TP League March. And again, like even when he's building his base, full body movement. Lin, you don't even know if his camera is frozen or not. Sometimes he's blinking. But Happy, it feels like every single muscle in his body plays Warcraft 3. And what's the situation now? Does this result make you think that you move away from your strat? It's not so far. Amazonia is a very unique map in our current map pool. So it's very possible to see different outcomes on the other maps. Amazonia is very small. You never lose track of your opponent. You instantly get level 2. That's rarely the case on other maps. Especially on the bigger maps that Lin clearly picked. But Crumbs, thank you for gifting a sub. So Echo Elves it is. Blade Master grunts. This time the shop is a lot earlier. That goes into tech timing, but we saw the shop was late on purpose on AZ. Blade Master was hurt though. Low damage roll. Acolyte survives. And there you see the tech timing difference. Because Lin built the shop. Costs a lot of time, but keeps you safe. And the items look fantastic. That's exactly the item drops you need if you're getting slapped on map 1. Circlet and slippers, let's go. And we're item hunting, but Happy knows. Look how he knows. Backstep or coil? What's getting the kill? Coil it is, but the ring goes to Lin. And now some free damage on the DK maybe. Wants to save the grunt, and he does at the investment of a speed scroll. Hectic moments already. Oh, there's a block possible on the left-hand side. Only a skeleton getting distracted by a Murloc. Life-saving creep right there. Way different game than game 1. But Happy creep jacking there at the Murlocs is a very, very good sign that he's reading Lin in this series. Very conservative, Happy mana usage. At the 2 spots he grabbed, he didn't use a coil. Ooh, Lin risky and greedy. Going to the north. That's the one big consumable. Happy with the ring. Invo potion. Big invo potion is phenomenal. Especially for the TC later. So there'll be some calm moments coming up. Blade Master level 2.3 after this. Happy probably shocking round. That's a very typical creep route for Happy, using the ghouls and skeletons to creep the shop, which is rather... Oh, what? Wait. TC second into Bestiary? I expected tier 3 and a Shadow Hunter. We have a new spin. Blade Master TC. Ooh. Who am I to judge Lin and to question Lin? But he has to make me a believer. Will result obviously in a higher level TC, but a lower level heal wave. Bigger stomps, more control. Okay, Happy stole the item. Trying to take these permanent items away from the Blade Master. Can of course move to the marketplace and get him there. TC got a crystal ball, which is pretty unfortunate. Grunt falls. DK is around the illusion, but there's only the little trolls away remaining. He saved the peon into a Warmill. Not bad, Lin. Until the DK can't get this. But this is a clear takeaway that's going to be an expansion. Happy knows, obviously. He couldn't afford to lose that peon. That would have cost him 30 seconds. Maybe more. 6 save. But with Happy knowing this strategy, if my memory serves me right, Lin absolutely loves this strategy, and I don't know the reason. This fails more often than not, and you see it here. DK, Lich, Ghoul, cancel. But okay, he's playing it a little undead-esque. If the expo doesn't work, tech. But that is so far behind now. Big win for Happy in the mid game. And now you gotta play TC on level 3, on tier 2. Good luck with that. We have no reinforced defenses this time, as the Warmill isn't up either. Lin keeps it safe. Trying to get some more experience, walking across the entire map without a speed scroll, knowing that DK and Lich are at his home. Ring +4, it's gonna be a tanky cow, closing in on 3. Stealing this camp is important, it's one of the biggest objectives left, next to 12 o'clock and the corners. Lin has a super strong asset now. That's a tanky and impactful TC. Blade Master, little under level, little under equipped, no crit level 2. But same goes for the Lich. Like, oh, DK. There is mana. Can he force a town portal? Lich is very much underleveled. Staffed home, got the orb. Blade Master can't reach. And Lin found the time for tier 3. Frenzy is up. Destro halfway done. With level 1 Lich though. Invul potion, double invul potion, smart play by Lin, going to the shop when he had the chance. Alchemist! What the hell? Sturdy hero. Double minus armor. That's a lot of minus armor. You can kill things very, very fast with Orb of Corruption and Acid Bomb. And here comes the push. There's no tower like yesterday. There's no reinforced defenses like yesterday. And what can save Lin in this push? Going for the Lich, as I said, under-equipped, no frost armor. 2 burrows down. Lich with the crit, he might be dead. Backstab! There was 49 HP, so close. Happy always plays the same. He does that on streamer's focus. Okay. This hero is incredibly tanky. Lin continues without a third hero. He has no option. He has to rebuild the burrows, obviously. Orb of Lightning. Here we go. There is no Dark Ranger, of course. Free reign for this Stomp, but also no heal wave from the TC. All about heroes now. Blade Master hacking and slaying away at the ghouls. TC moving in. Can't find the perfect position to creep. It's going for the Lich once more. But there's a coil. There's frost armor in this fight, making things a lot easier. Purge once more. Destro not targeted at all this game. Wyvern falling quickly, but the Headhunters are providing the piercing damage. Oh boy, Destros are quickly losing HP as the Blade Master taking care now. No statue on the ground, so if I see this correctly. Kodo safe with the speed scroll. Lich hurt, TC hurt. Oh my god, where's this fight going? Lyn is 10 supply down, but for how much longer? Stream! There we go, there's no coil no more. Blade Master with an invo potion ends there. This Lich, it has a TP, must be gone. Any exit kills for Lyn, trying to go for it, but happy with 6 saves and the 10 supply lead stays where it's at. But there's a grunt here, so it's like an 8 supply lead. Acid Bomb, Chemical Rage, Alchemist. Supply for Lyn was 10 supply down already when the fight started. He was still able to take that fight and make it even. So on even supply, with destroyers without mana, Lyn probably has the better combo.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Is this Alchemist a liability against the Storm, or is it the right call? We talked about it yesterday. Is the Dark Ranger really worth it? And apparently the answer is no. Statue needs a per. Ah, got an end snare. Nice. Split attack, Raider and Blade Master on one side, statue gone. That's a full mana statue. And level 4 TC. Oh, but a big Nova! Is Lyn ready for this? The big invo potion is gone. He got 2 small ones. I don't see any damage from Lyn thus far. He's just walking around like a headless chicken. Kodo is coming in. Headhunters are coming in. It's only quote-unquote destroyers. TC has quite some mana. Skeletons on the ground thanks to Necromancy, of course, but everything is so hurt. Courtesy of not having a heal wave here. We're aiming for the Lich once again. Oh, stop! Long range coil arrives at the perfect time despite the crits. And now you see the liability of not going crit 2. With crit 2, that would have been a guaranteed kill. Blade Master's trail trying to go for it, but Lich is too close to the shop. He is saved. These hero focus attempts, they're not working without hacks and without crit 2. That was not a good fight for Lyn. He still got a lot, like mana potion and destroyer. Okay. This could have been way worse. But look at the levels. We're so close to game-changing levels. Blade Master will get level 2 crit in a bit. We will have level 2 Nova in a bit. We will get level 2 Acid Bomb in a bit. That coil, by the way, that was the mana potion. We're closing in on even supply. Happy doesn't have a big bank, neither does Lyn. High level orc heroes or high level undead heroes? Google getting caught. More XP. Not enough for 4. For the first time in a while, Happy's able to shop. But only a heal scroll. Expo in the north? No, just a scout. Happy takes the turtles. At this point, should you go bad riders? Oh my god, Lyn. Did he steal it? I don't think so. No. Devotion Aura and Pendant of Energy. Good items for Happy. Oh, no, 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 not now. Supply is even. Double invo potion. Let's go. Onto the Lich once again. Critical strike level 2 unlocked. That's plus 50 damage immediately for every crit. Blade Master out. Coil is on cooldown for a little bit. He just can't get the damage, and Lin seems a little desperate. Just right click on the hero, and that's about it. In the meantime, Headhunters are falling. Blade Master switching target now. Statue taken out. Happy, no regen in this fight no more. TC has an invul. Very, very tanky. Blade Master forced into that invul, and no Nova here. No mana potion either. We're aiming for the Alchemist. Very, very sturdy boy, as I said, but he did pass the ring over. Interesting. Lin is about to lose 3 units, and the Blade Master happy winning this fight for now, and he's only getting better. Raider falling. He has more mana, trying to intercept some units because Lin can't get out. Clearly, massive storm to cover the retreat. Maybe going to the shop. He only has 200 gold though. That is an invo potion, which he desperately, desperately needs. But Happy is taking every single unit there is on the field, and the lack of heal wave is absolutely noticeable. One more Coil Nova and the Blade Master bites the dust, and I think that goes for every single thing that Lin has, except maybe the TC. This fight was too one-dimensional, I think. Too much focus on the Lich. Happy expected that. Happy countered that. And now one more Stomp focus combo. This time, of course, no Coil because it goes into the Alchemist. But that movement speed can be so crazy. Kinda needs a purge. Doesn't really get it. And the hero focus versus Happy is just not working. And DK goes up 2-0. Alchemist third, everybody. Lin in dire straits. Lin in dire straits. Switching up strategies. And it's not coming together. That Expo was scouted so quickly and countered so quickly. And then he was so behind in attack. Shadowhunter, you can argue if you need a Shadowhunter late, but you also want level 2 crit, which he was missing. You want the TC high level. You know that your Shadowhunter is getting nuked into oblivion if you put him on late game with level 1. And now we can raise the question, Lin, why are you moving away from the strategy of yesterday? Why this Expo play? Amazonia, I think we can just scratch that. Because it's such a unique map. Echo Isles, there was definitely potential for the normal playstyle. He wanted to confuse Happy a little bit, didn't work. And now, maybe he was confused himself a little bit about that Alchemist. Turtle Rock is next. And these big maps is clearly where Lin wants to play today. Echo Isles, Turtle Rock, Twisted, his picks. You don't want to be down 3-0 in a best of 7. Lin needs to win this game. Two key moments here on Echo Isles. Expo cancel and the burrow kills. In the fights, it was pretty even, but Lin was so far behind already that it didn't necessarily work. Pretty sure the Alchemist can be a liability. I think so too, but maybe not with ring +4 and gloves. That Alch was so sturdy. And then you invest like 1500 damage on him. There were always coils. And why were there always coils? Because there's no hex. And of course, Chemical Rage. Yeah, that's right. Lin, we need to see better from you. You gotta step it up big time. Turtle Rock, map 3. Happy with the 2-0 lead. Can Lin punch back? Starting at the bottom 5 o'clock position, he is. And Happy upper left-hand side. The rematch of WGL Grandfinals 2019. If I'm not mistaken, Remo's favorite series of all time. There is many ways to switch things up for Lin. Farseer. Going back to the strat of yesterday. Building more Kodos, going early raiders, not going for an expansion, go for a tier. Oh! It is the Farseer Headhunter. And you guys are right. The cardigan is off. Was it all the cardigan's fault? The weights are off of Lynn's shoulders when it counts most. No more blade on this map. Farseer can creep very well. I think Happy is very, very, very good against Farseer Headhunters. And of course he knows now. He will not be fooled into an anti-DK strategy. No, no. Farseer Grunt Opener.
You
can be sure that not only Happy did his homework, but also Lynn prepared some pocket strats. If you're getting complacent and continue to rely on the strat that helped you in the winner bracket final, you oftentimes lose the grand final. Feels like the air is soaked out of the building because of the 2 Happy wins early. And maybe because there's no Blade Master anymore. Farseer comes in, gets a little bit of XP, that was nice. Also Skeleton taken out. Level 2.2 only for Happy. Claws and Mantle, fantastic items. Oh boy. Almost got blocked there. You can't allow the Farseer to get surrounded. You can't lose your town portal. And Happy is clearly aiming for that. Ghouls and DK. Doesn't work though. Camp is gone. Ghouls a little bit out of position. Safe retreat for the Farseer. I don't see big strategy strats from Happy here. You must be either blind or you have Reforged graphics on, because Happy today played Garx and he played Alchemist 3rd. Like, if you don't see this, I'm very sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Whoa! 4 minutes 30 red spot? That's crazy. Oh wow. Only for the Boots of Kel'Thuzad, but this is all about experience in the late game. Of course, with ghouls you can creep like crazy. Happy proved it time and time and time again. And also red spot for Lynn. Oh boy, are these guys greedy. They are so greedy. Happy sees it. Items on the ground for the Dark Ranger. He wants to do max damage. The item is gone. And the captain's helmet, a little bit more HP for the Farseer. Lynn is creating a lot of distance between his headhunters and the Farseer, exactly as you should. Would love to have a speed scroll. Can't get that. Dark Ranger's connecting. A little bit of chip damage. Hold on. Chain Lightning is only level 1 though. Are you willing to invest it for 1 kill? For maybe 2? Don't know if he got the second one. I don't think so. No, he didn't. And the Dark Ranger's connected to the Headhunters. One is down. Lin kind of needs to get the second ghoul, but it's not working. And he's losing 2 Headhunters in the process. Nice little block. But the damage's not done yet. Stressful game for both of them. 2 ghouls. Look at how hurt they are. And look how protected they are as well. 1 more goes down. On the cost of a lot of HP. Happy storming into Lin's base, knowing that the Farseer isn't here. Will he see the tier 2 building? He will.
一座基地正遭到围攻。
2 ghouls only. Happy floating 1,000 gold. He gets the bestiary! The magic he can make work. With only 2 heroes, unlike any other player in the world. No mining for Lin. A peon goes down too. This is excellence. You're witnessing Warcraft excellence. Careful about the coil, not hitting the Farseer. He wants to get the shop and he does it. Super important. No statues. And I don't think there's enough damage without Nova, and there isn't. Oh, Hex. Careful. Oh, Hex again! No TP. Happy's losing the DK. Just like that. From excellence to GG in just the span of a minute. The Dark Ranger all alone. Great damage. Okay, shop is getting cancelled once more. No statues. And Lin is getting more and more and more momentum under his wings. He's just sitting in the undead base. What happened to never fight in an undead base? Hex focus happened. GG. Lin is back in the series. Striking with vengeance. How aggressive was that play? Nobody expected it. The Farseer Shadowhunter Headhunters, they sneaked alongside the left-hand side. The ghouls couldn't be used because they were damaged earlier. Damage done in Lin's base, but he didn't care one bit. He didn't get frustrated by the ghoul micro. And all of a sudden, everything falls apart. Because there is Hex, and there is damage, and then there's no DK anymore. What just happened? Thank you, Be Bygone, for the 100 bits. Thank you, D-Forsaken, for the sub. Thank you for the show. No cardigan, Lin. Exactly. Exactly. Remo doubted it. But when the cardigan is off, it's Lin's final form. Map 4. Will we have an even series? Or will Happy claim the match point? Neo the Prophet says you are watching Excellence into 2 minutes, GG. We did watch Excellence on both sides. And that's the beauty about this grand final. Thank you, Yamonte, for the 4-month resub. This map was so important for Lin in this series. Finally momentum. Finally a map not being down 3-0. Turtle Rock might have saved the series. Spam this pin to support Lin. We have a Farseer once again. On this map, I definitely agree with that. Seems very strong.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
No soul TP. The fastest tech in all of Warcraft, 2 minutes 10. Not relying on grunts and headhunters, just instant FOSSIA harass. Grills, thank you for the 50-month resub. Hampy, thank you for the 73-month resub. Not too much time to watch these days, but old love never gets rusty, I guess. Yeah, and if you're not watching Happy vs. Lin, what are you doing with your life? Lin got a turtle, gets a grunt out. Happy gets the second turtle. Happy's... Oh, they're playing around this. Calculates it perfectly. Last hit by Lin as well. Every tiny bit of XP matters. And that's why he's using the coil for just a tiny little murloc. We got a hype train. Thank you guys. Oh, we're close to a hype train, I guess. Couldn't prevent DK level 2. But level 3. Globetrotsky with the 5 gifties! Let's go! Hype train activated. What an effort for one creep. That's what it's all about. Last hit. Without a coil. Important. All chip damage here. But Lin can't get much done. Lina Z, thank you for the 8-month free thub. Lin is almost done with the tech. More than half a tech ahead. That was a solid distraction. 1.7 on the FOSSIA. No level 3 on the DK. Ghouls a little bit hurt. Skeletons gave XP. I think mission accomplished. How often did we see Happy vs. Orc and he gets every single creep and saves every single skeleton or denies them or whatever? And now we can unfold Wolfsarot. Okay. Again, a little bit of creeping speed as the attention is on the summon. Tier 3, Shadowhunter second. Again, farming skeletons. Gotta be careful about that creep spot now. Happy has 4 coils and is close to level 3. Berlin's retreat is solid. Working on its own level 3. Working on the tier 3. Just can't get surrounded. And then we should have a fine mid game. That one creep was level 3, and now life is problematic for the headhunters. Shadowhunter saved, headhunter saved, all in the base. Too scared of that level 2 coil. Very good DK aggression. Boom, just like that. Didn't expect that. Boom, the coil again. Happy from downtown. This is a little bit too easy now. And he gets the skeleton lasted 2. Sick moments for Happy. Half a level from that spot. And the Lich is coming, doesn't need a Dark Ranger for the timing push. Fiend transition it is as well. Ooh, Lin, your heroes aren't looking too impressive. This Echo has scouted more than some UDs in their lifetime. 100%. That Acolyte enabled it all. What's the strat now? TC Berserker upgrade. Very solid. Happy as map control. Happy as the lead. And we got a new sub. Thank you, Pewy, for the 28 month. Happy as triple circlet mantle invul potion. This lich is stacked out. Fascia. Ooh, red spot. Lin taking risks. He knows that the past 2 to 3 minutes weren't that successful, and Happy scouts it again. Can't prevent level 3 and 2 though. Are you committing to the spot? Risky business. Dark Ranger out, TC is out. You can't blast hit the granite. There's the TP, no speed scroll. Uh-oh, careful, Shadowhunter heard. TC not part of this yet, he's still in transit. And that grunt is definitely going down. Happy pulls the army. Super important moment. I feel like Lin has to get this. He's spending so much time onto this. Chumpesk, cast a legend. Thank you for the 67-month resub. Happy not wasting time, going for the green, charging up at the statue work. And the Lin is checking the progress. One icicle can ruin Lin's day. Oh, but he's not going for it. Ancient Django would have been fantastic for the undead. It's good for Lin now, but not once the TC hits level 2 because it's the same aura. No frenzy yet. But all hero levels are scary. For Happy, because he got 3-3. No silence though. And for Lin, because they're so low. Attack upgrades kicking in. One is done, second coming. But I can't help but feel that it's still the entire map belongs to Happy. Lin needs a great fight with not the greatest weapons. He has more supply in Headhunters. He has good damage boost and he's contesting that. Rock Golem, but for how long? Oh, Dark Ranger level 2! Didn't use the silence yet. Unfortunate moment for the spike, but here we have it. Chain Lightning rendering through, not too many skeletons just yet, but Happy is working on that. First Headhunter down, second Headhunter down, TC in trouble. Trying to stomp his way out that fight, not great for Lin. 3 Headhunters down, at least the TC was safe, but the Farseer is on the silver platter and Town Portal gone. Lin is losing more and lost the creep. Happy is just... The side of Lin's map is Happy's buffet. First the Sea Giant, then the Expo. Now the Knoll, maybe the Turtle. Ooh, Lin needs a bit more experience. Happy is expanding. Oh, is he confident? Oh, is he confident? As he should be, because he's the greatest undead this game has ever seen. One of the wind against the TC, an additional disable, maybe also on the Shadowhunter. We have a 10 supply lead. Make it work, Lin, make it work and tie up this series. But that TC can't find a connection. There's no dispel against it. Focus fire on the DK, trying to force an invo potion or that town portal. Kodo goes down with a skeleton in the belly. TC will be down, but then there's silence. Should be silence. No stomp yet. Kodo is falling as well. 10 supply gap stays intact, but not for much longer. Also level 3 on the Lich now. Poor Headhunters. They will get... Oh my god! They will get wrecked! Happy also down to 42. Supply is even. No Stomp anymore. TC is kind of tanky. Shadowhunter made it to level 3. That heal wave is important. And it's Chain Lightning level 2. So never count out Lin in these fights. Happy trying to go for the retreat because his DK is hurt. His Fiends are hurt. That Destroyer saved to the side. Happy though. Almost surrounded. Lin didn't close the surround. There was no coil ready for a long time. Dodges a bullet there. Massive losses on both sides. But this is all Happy working on that Expo. That could have been the Dark Ranger kill. If he closes that surround, stressful moments. And Lin is aiming for revenge, using the Stomp, using all his spells for that turtle. Big consumable up for grabs. Oh, not too lucky. There we go. Cost some time. Does he have a speed scroll? Not really. Item is the big healing on the TC. Pretty good, but it's not an info potion nor a mana potion. Happy activated. There's no mana on the Orc. Lin is in a world of trouble. No TP, no speed scroll, mind you. He can't get out of that fight. It feels like he needs to win here now. The splits are kind of good, so the Nova can't hit too hard. But what do you do if you can't use your spells? And Happy can because of status and because he just made it back to the shop. This is not good. Lin is losing the world and probably this game. That was too greedy. And the creep was not fast enough. And Happy's on 2 bases. Not fully mining yet, just 6 out of 10. But Happy doesn't even need that additional income. The early game was too brutal. And here Lin too greedy. And just like that. Like, sometimes it's simple. If you have mana and you can use your spells, the fights are easy. And this fight was easy. Acolytes are coming. Not only is Happy ahead in levels and in supply, he also has a base more. Revenge for the turtle steal. Big mana potion, of course. Oh, when it rains, it pours. There is a little bit of mana available now. And some kills going Lin's way. But this is mission impossible now. 5-3-3 against 4-3-2. TC coming in with a Stomp. That's the potion though. The nuke is just too crazy. Look at it. The TC is supposed to be a tank. He's a strength hero. Doesn't look like it, does it? Lin stemming against the defeat, but the TC just dies to one more coil. Avada Kedavra, GG. And Happy is up 3-1. Match points for the Emperor. Lin has to win. Twisted. Concealed. And one more that I just forgot. Last Refuge. I don't want to say it's impossible because Lin got a 3-0 yesterday versus Happy. But he has to win 3 maps in a row against Happy on 2 days in a row. That's not too good. At the very least, we see Twisted Meadows because that's up next. The greatest map for the greatest players. 3,500 people watching this grand final. And I guess a big chunk of them cheering for Lin, just alone for the fact, and then we get more games. Match points, Emperor. Will he claim the March in the TP League? and pretty much secure the ticket for the Grand Final in summer. Cross position is forced. Happy bottom left, Lin upper right. We go for the Golem. Does that mean it's Blade Master? It does mean we go back to Blade Master. The strat that fascinated us yesterday. Bring it back. This is also a scheme of Lin. When he's down in maps, when he's against match points, he oftentimes moves back to a blade. Casino Twisted. Can we start a Blade Master again with these crazy items that we've seen yesterday? Happy is around, by the way. Never ever underestimate this Acolyte for how much he can do. He didn't pull the Golem. And he used the Windwalk. This is already... Is it too expensive?
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Okay, this Golem comes with a cost. Don't deny it. Don't deny it. I know you want to speed things up, but don't deny it. Okay. Flute. Really not that good, especially not for the early game. Finances his heal selves, that's fine. But Happy is already level 2, and that's hard to counter now. Lin needs items and a distraction at the same time. Yesterday, Happy was pretty well aware of Lin's creep routes later in the game. There we go, Circlet and Slippers. That's what we got. Very little mana on Lin. It is problematic. He can't pop out these grunts if they get surrounded. What? That was the longest range perk that I've ever seen from a creep.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Good start for Happy. Not a disaster for Lin though. With tier 2 around the corner. Is it TC time? Lin can switch it up big time compared to the winner bracket final and every game here and play Raider lane. With TC Shockwave. Oh, almost the surround, man. Lin really not lucky in these situations, or Happy just really good. Gotta be careful. He wants to surround. He knows that there's no Windwalk currently. Gotta wait a few seconds. Uh-oh. Counter focus with Grunts and Blade. Who's doing more damage here? Windwalk activatable. I don't know if that's a word, but I don't mind. Whoo, that... The fact that he had to use the first Windwalk when pulling the Golem to get rid of the Acolyte still haunts him. Lasted level 2. Shadow Hunter, no TC. Yeah, Happy knows the creep pattern. Holds it very, very well. Got the Berserker though. Fantastic addition for creeping. Fantastic addition against the ghouls.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Good evasion creeping by Lin. Risky spot to go for the golem. But Happy didn't find him because he was sure he's going for the expo and now he's too late. Dodged the bullet. But that's what you have to do at this level. Happy can't find too much information at the moment. And that is rare. More HP thanks to the belt. Always helpful against Coil Nova. And the damage output of Undead in general. 7 minutes in. Is this the strat of yesterday? With a tower in the base, with reinforced defenses, and with the Kodos.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Yeah, Happy's a little lost. Giving Lin a lot of space on the map. This is a lap into a red spot. Just because he didn't go for the counterclockwise creep pattern and skipped the expansion. Spell shields against Coil Nova. This is good. Oh, Grunt! Oops.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
You win some, you lose some. Oh, this is good. Staff of Silence would have been that great because, you know, Destroyers dispel it. So what's the third hero by Happy now? We see the TC. We see the Kodo. Wind of Mana stealing also very fine. Calm before the storm. Devotion aura very good. More armor against physical damage. When the Orc army consists of pretty much just physical damage. Happy spreads his units everywhere. Where are you? What did you do? What are you doing? And it is crit level 2. The damage boost, not that crazy. Boots of Kel'Thalas would be fantastic. Sobi Mask, also good. Plus important levels. Did we see a tower in the base? I don't think so. And it's the Alchemist again. This is the solution apparently to Lin's Blade Master play. Alchemist third, double minus armor. It's getting quite annoying with the spikes. I'm so sorry about that. Big mana potion for Happy again. And I guess we'll clash over the red spot. It's 2 Kodos already. Orb of Lightning activated. Mana pendant on the Shadow Hunter. That is a lot of healing. Okay, the Dark Ranger is not part of this game. No silence against the TC or the Shadow Hunter. Pendant of Mana! In combination with the Mana Potion. This is unlimited spells for the undead. Oh, this is huge. This is gigantic. What is it, 600 mana now? Careful, Lin. Happy broke up, keep Lin didn't. This is the push. He wanted to get more experience, but that is not possible. 2 Kodos only. It's not the mass Kodo. He's going for the 3rd one now. Happy finds the connection. Kodos are far forward. Has to go for the heal scroll immediately. This is the tournament on the line. If Happy succeeds, then he wins the March. The Kodos getting surrounded, wiped out immediately. Happy's performance in this fight is just so much better than yesterday. It's unbelievable. Storm connects, but only on the unit. Berserker safe to the side. Oh my god, this Nova is hitting the world. Global warming, not with Happy. Destroyer is falling. Raider down. Berserker down. Lin is plummeting. Hail Mary to the DK! No TP with 36! That must have worked! That must have worked! Huge supply lead. Mass experience! And no expansion at the back of this. 1 more crit. 2 more hits. But no. Just no. If this works, the game is far open.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
But RNGesus is not with Lin. The Saint's sword is not in the hands. That was so expensive for Lin.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
And what now?
一座基地正遭到围攻。
Blade Master needs to find some damage. He finds mana, but no damage. Level 4, not that impactful. Crits for 210. Preparing an expansion somewhere, but I am not sure if that's working. Happy can easily counter expand. We have 1 speed scroll. The Wand of Mana Stealing is still there. And not much left on the map on Lin's side. No TC level 3 is a big issue.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻
He's
击。
getting it now.
一座基地正遭到围攻。
Trapper MD, thank you for the 25-month resub. Greetings from Norderstedt. It's not too far, actually. That expansion didn't work, and Happy sees, okay, it's that stage of the game? Let's go. Lin has to weather the storm again. The army is not there yet. 8 supply down. Happy controls the entirety of Twisted, just as he controlled the entirety of Tidehunters. That DK. That DK is a raid boss.
一座基地正遭到围攻。
Is that the push for the title? Lin is trying to buy time. Squeeze out a unit. Regen a little bit more. Happy got his eyes and fangs of ghouls everywhere.
一位玩家的部队正
Not
遭到
allowing
攻击。
this. Does Lin... I think Lin knows about the expo, and it's tiny time. Happy won't allow it. He knows his base is up. He knows there was a big investment. He checked the inventory when the ghoul was killed. Lin has to survive one more time. Nuke on the Blade Master, mirror image to get out of that situation. That of course feeds the heroes of Happy into oblivion. Level 4, Kotobi is moving, focused immediately. These headhunters are all clumped up. That's not good. Level up for the Lich. It's level 4 now. Blade Master, can he connect? He needs to connect. The Storms are not doing as much as yesterday. And the Destroyers are roaming. Heal wave, last second. The spell shield is not activated at the moment. Lin's gotta run. 48 pop only. Shadowhunter, how do you save it? You need a heal wave. He gets it clutch. Is he seriously holding this? No! The coil! The coil sacrifices the healer, and now he's... Yeah, that was the mana potion. And again, Avada Kedavra spell shield is ready just in time. So he holds on, but man, he's just throwing coils like a madman as if this is a fan on knives because he can't afford it. The combo of Sobi Mask, Pendant of Energy, and Big Mana Potion. It doesn't get much better than this in competitive Warcraft. It's not that Happy is not losing anything. It's again the Hail Mary play by Lyn. Destro falling every time. 5 supply with Raider and TC. You got a little bit of control. That was the last stomp for a bit. Blade Master is healing. He needs this level 4. Might save him. There's nothing to save the TC. And the Alchemist. He must have Chemical Rage. He's not even chasing. He knows the TC is dead because of the Acid Bomb, which is lethal. And now it's down to 1 Blade Master and a Dream. He can crit the world, but it's not happening. Happy is losing a lot too. But it's the heroes that make the difference. Shadowhunter dead. TC dead. There's another coil. You know where that lands. Boom. Goes the dynamite. Close to 5, 4.5, and 4. Somehow Lyn is not dead. Lyn needs the heroes back. TC at the tavern. No mana. Stemming against the defeat. And the supply is clearly in Lyn's favor. But what's it worth? Level 5. Oh, TP home. How do you get the Orc army out without losses? Nova, Acid Bomb. This minus armor is so crazy. Ellen is forced into another fight without the Shadowhunter. There's so many units. Not part of this decisive fight. It's only the blade. Mirror image again. But Lyn stabilizes. The heroes are back. The big mana potion is gone. Headhunters are just fodder. Easy. We're fighting for every single unit. Happy double income, Lyn double income. Close to 5 blade. But also close to 5 lich. If Lyn gets some items again, it seems like the lack of a Dark Ranger is really hurting against the TC. And Shadowhunter, of course. There's still a Wand of Mana Stealing left. There's a Mana Potion. Lyn knows that he has to defend now. The Burrow will help a little bit, but for how much? Would love to see spike barricades in situations like this. That Mauler. Good damage alongside the Alchemist. 2 units dead immediately, but also a statue. Blade Master on the hunt. 183 critical strike. There was a low roll, unfortunately. Another one for 186. Kodos are falling, safe to the side, but the Acid Bomb against Kodos, man. What a difference maker. Again, coil thrown left, right, center. Shadowhunter nicely maneuvered away. There was some lost time by Happy. The coil is perfect. Purge is ramping up. Kodo saved again. And Happy is forced into the town portal, not giving level 5 here. And Lyn is in control again. He bought the necessary time. And is winning these fights all of a sudden. There was a hand on the trophy, but Happy got a slap on the wrist. This is now pretty much as close as it gets, but the second hero level advantage still gives Happy the lead. But Lyn is getting greedy. Second tiny Great Hall.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Happy Scout is on the way. Talisman of Evasion, not the item that that Happy was looking for, but he got 5/5. And that's the most important thing. More ghouls. He got a second crypt for more production. Are you ready to dance? No lumber for Lin. Tiny is growing. And that is the fight. Shadowhunter far forward. He'll wait immediately to save himself. No invo potions, just heal potions, but he doesn't necessarily need them if there is no silence. The ghouls are connecting big time. Oh, Lin, this is so many headhunters falling, but also level 5. No! Shadowhunter, you were supposed to be the savior. Now you're down. We're relatively close to the tavern. Maybe he can send something, get it back, pop the potion, get the healing again. Blade Master's going crazy. 264. That's a new issue that Happy has to deal with. The level 3 crits. The damage is absurd. No more mana on the DK after the next coil. Blade Master mirror image once again. So many units for Lin in this race. Happy still get reinforcements here. And the Stomp is buying some more time. What's the effect of this? Destroyer safe to the side. He needs the Shadowhunter. He decides to go. Oh, he has no lumber. He has no lumber for the Tavern Revive. He can't go for it. But statues are falling. That's the most important thing. Don't let Happy regenerate at any means necessary. The Destroyer control is great. Ghouls made their way into the newly found Tiny Great Hall. And Lin knows he has to take these sacrifices. He has to keep Happy busy. Maybe take ghouls out. But don't fall for Coil Nova. What a game. Did Lin scout that there is this base up? Surviving the fight without healing and hex. Just Lin thinks. But that Shadowhunter shall never fall. Happy gets 2 Kodos. That's 8 supply. And Lin is so short on lumber constantly. 20 seconds till Shadowhunter saves the Kodo. Big move. And the game is switching back. Happy with the 2 bases soon. Blade Master scouts the movement. You need to throw every single unit into this defense or give up the Tiny. What an epic match this is. Main bases are empty. And Lin decides to give this up. Is Happy distracting enough? Acolytes are moving away. Is there another unit putting pressure onto the Haunted? I don't think so. We're growing close. Maybe the Shadowhunter kill was a blessing in disguise, because that TC is level 5 very, very, very soon. So is the Alchemist now. 5/7, 5/4. Level 3 Acid Bomb. Is this -8 armor? I'd love to see some defense upgrades on Lin. He needs it. It's at the final fight. Supplies still even. Massive Nova! Lin has almost no lumber to work with again. The headhunters are all clumped up. Ghouls trying to find a connection. Speed scroll. TC about to stop this, but the ghoul roam freely. Shadowhunter nuked again. This time he's able to keep him alive. And the Lich has no mana anymore. He was dashing through all his Novas. Blade Master in the middle of the pack. TC as well. One more stomp. He needs 1 or 2 kills for the level 3. Shadowhunter, you gotta stay safe. Lich can't connect. He just can't get close to these ghouls. But Happy exposes that Lich. There's an invo potion. Shouldn't be a big issue, to be honest. But if there's 3 crits, then maybe it is. 3 more coils and a mana potion and an invo potion. Invo potion also. Shadowhunter stays intact. The radar saves here, but they're not part of the fight. Cameraman, please switch. Once again, no more healing. Happy takes the supply lead. It grows bigger and bigger. 800 gold for Lin. And these units, ooh, dodge bullets there. Happy on 2 bases though. Lin is in deep trouble. That Shadowhunter kill upper left. TC didn't get 5. All he needed was 1 ghoul. DK close to 6, level 3 aura is crazy good. Shadowhunter growing close to 5. That was the upside of that fight there. He sold the spell shield. He had to, I guess. Oh, Shadowhunter nuke again. Every single time. Invo potion popped within seconds of this fight. Needs to wait for more healing. Lich under attack. This looks like a Hail Mary! It's not enough! The animation was already there for the heal wave, but it's just not enough! Lin needs this Lich gone! But the coil is there! Massive stomp, but not in time! Destroyers are falling okay, but it's a 20 supply lead. No healer. Level 5 Alchemist. Happy's homework is paying off. A gigantic Nova to close it out! TP winner of March is Happy! After being thrown down to the lower bracket yesterday with a 3-0, he's back with vengeance. 3-0 versus Colorful, 4-1 versus Lin, finding a solution to the Blade Master strat, and it's, of all things, an Alchemist. Maybe Lin not as good as he was yesterday. There were some flaws in his games, like that Shadowhunter nuke, the Shadowhunter positioning in general. But Ave Emperor is sick revenge, a sick final. And 4,000 people watching this. That's it, everybody. The TP March goes to Happy. What a final. So much variety in one series. From classic Blade Master play to Farseer play to the almost Mass Kodo play. Alchemists in the mix. And there he is. Reigning, not as dominant as always. He lost 2 series in this. 1 versus Fortitude and the 1 versus Lin, but a deserved winner. The changes he made from yesterday to today. There's nobody who adapts faster. He's a changeling. And he's that damn good. Big Demi on the throne. But man, hopefully people like Lin, people like Lawlight, maybe a returning 1-2-0, see that there's cracks in the shield. And they want to throw him down in April. Just Ross, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. This was a sick tournament. Lin, no, not Lin, Fly, TH and Infi. Because next week, I don't know if you checked out the schedule for next week, but I'm pretty happy with the schedule of next week. Because this is back to Warcraft.com. This is your source for all the Warcraft that's coming up on this channel. Usually after big tournaments, there's a little downside. There's no downside. Tomorrow, we got Happy vs. Lawlight in a best of 7 show cup. We also have our FFA night in the evening hours. We continue with the winner of Monday versus Fortitude. Then we have Meisterschaft in the evening. TED Cup semifinals on Wednesday. Meisterschaft in the evening. Scars vs. Edo, Kevin vs. Tom, and I think another game as well. Thursday has our NA Lul Cup in the night. The final 4 of TED Cup. Creep Tag, our variety content in German with Neo, Florentin Will, and Slash. We got the Weekly Cup on Friday and much, much, much more. I can tell you, we're working on some stuff in the back. Next week, competitive Warcraft is pretty solid, I'd say. Show Cup back, TED Cup decision. That was a good start to the Sunday. I'm gonna get some breakfast, do a little cleaning, give another shout out to the people working on this. War3 Station, TH Infi Fly, OpSpot the sponsor. We'll be back in April, everybody. And we have 2 seasons of TP League this year.